Glasgow Central. I'm just starting an Interrail ticket, 3 weeks travelling around Europe with an Interrail, and I'm using LNER to get to London because yesterday nearly all the Avanti trains were cancelled, so I have very little faith in Avanti. Today I'm booked on the 10:52 to Strasbourg. Because I have an Interrail I have to buy a seat reservation and the train is very busy, so I had to pay the top price of €20. They've announced is the train to Offenburg. Here's a view of Gengenbach from the church on the hill which overlooks it. The lady in the guest house said, follow the way to Jakobsweg. Enjoyable ride on a German intercity train from Karlsruhe to Augsburg, which shortly leaves to Munich, and I'm staying in Augsburg tonight at an old hotel in the town centre. Stuttgart, changing trains. I just got off the train that side. I think that one's going to Paris, but I'm not going on that one. I'm going to Zurich. This is a change of plan because it was pouring with rain in Augsburg this morning, and heavy rain is forecast for 2 days in Austria, and I was heading that way. The Austrian railways are advising against non-essential travel, and I'm going to Italy via Zurich, and that's why I'm at Stuttgart. Italy in Como San Giovanni. reservation to go to Bari tomorrow, and the ticket clerk happens to be from Bari, and he wrote the names of 2 restaurants on the back of my ticket which he recommended. And I'm leaving Como today and heading for Bari. I have to change at Milano Centrale. Between trains so I can sit in the sun. I was just chatting to a couple of lads from Ecuador. I heard them speaking to each other in Spanish, so I joined in the conversation. One of the things about travelling is that you bump into people from all over the place, all over the world, and it's really nice. Let's go this way, see what happens. It's 7 hours from here to Bari. Towns where the moment I stepped foot outside the train station I knew I would enjoy being here. Yes, every day in Italy is an ice cream day, and this one is nut, or nocciella I think she said. And there we have children playing in the streets, which you don't often see in Britain now because children have been terrorised off the streets by car drivers. I haven't been terrorised off the streets, here we are. And behind this fountain sits Bari Centrale station. Ticket vending machines give you a choice of 6 languages, unlike in Britain. Well, I left Bari at lunchtime and I'm now at Brindisi Centrale. Bit of a jam getting the bikes on. The train is full, but he's doing his best. Everybody's just about squeezing on, and I'm just going to squeeze off. Well, you learn as you go along, because I've just been to the ticket office to make a reservation for next week on a Frecciarossa train, and because I said I wanted a window seat, she charged me €2 extra. Next time I won't bother. But sometimes you just fancy a beer. And I'm outside the station, which is very pleasant. The beer, by the way, he told me is from Sardinia. Brilliant. Cheers. Being close to North Africa, it's noticeable when you get to Brindisi how many North Africans there are, or Africans generally, milling about in this part of Italy. If I was born in Africa and brought up surrounded by poverty in the desert, I would give anything to be here or anywhere else. So you can't blame them. A cannabis vending machine. No doubt this will come to Britain one day. When you want a kebab, go to a kebaberia. Well, there's a bookshop here selling one of Tony Blair's books. No comment. It's in Italian, I've checked. I have to say, I quite like this place. Fish? Oh, a big fish, yes. So that's Luigi. And I'm not sure who that is. British. An Interrail ticket gives you rail travel anywhere in Europe. I've put further details in the description of this film. Brindisi was the furthest I got from Glasgow, about 3,000 kilometres. My next film shows how I got back to Glasgow from Brindisi by a different route. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it.